Guys, thanks for joining me. So on today's video, I'm going to talk to you about what it takes to be successful with your eBay business. So as you've seen in my previous videos, my wife and I started to take our eBay business seriously around the beginning of June of this year. It was actually the beginning of 2017 that I started making over $100 a month on eBay. However, we didn't really think of it much as a source of income for either part-time or full-time. Now, we had a baby in March of this year, March 21st, our baby girl, Chloe, was born. And we started to look at eBay as a different opportunity to create income for my wife to stay home, but also to help us with other things that we may be interested in doing. Because for me, this is my part-time job. You could say a hobby. However, it is a job. It's a business, and you have to take it seriously as a business. Now, in June of this year, by chance, we just happened to be able to find a good source of items, a place that we could get multiple items at a good price. But we also started to learn, and that's part of the process. You have to learn how eBay works, and there's different ways to do that. One of the best ways is to try to read books, watch videos, try to communicate with other people that are successful on eBay and other online e-commerce, avenues. And we decided to put whatever time we had and as much of our money that we had coming in back into the eBay business. And to us, it really paid off well. So just within 45 days, we were able to make enough to where it was actually as much as I was making in my current job. And for my wife, for her, she's never made that much in 1 month. And this is in sales. Now, as in profit, after you take out what it cost us to source the items and pay for eBay shipping, eBay fees, PayPal fees, we still made a substantial amount of income. And but we're still learning. And I think it's right around the end of August, it slowed down a little bit, but I noticed it did that for a lot of people because I'm part of some Facebook groups, and people on there are talking that their business have been going a little bit slower, and we saw the same things. Now, I think it was right past November 11th of this year, we saw things picking back up again, and this was the onset to the holiday sales for what's possible to make during the fourth quarter of eBay. Now, we were expecting to do a little bit more than what we had done in the past. However, I'm going to see if I can do parallel parking here. I need a little bit of practice, but I'm getting better at this again. If you don't do it for a while, it does take some practice, especially when you're parking between an Escalade and a Lexus RX 350. You don't think you want to scratch any of those vehicles. And of course, somebody is going to walk right between my car and the other car, and I'm trying to maneuver, but yeah, that's the way it is. Anyways, so we were really not expecting to make the type of income that we were going to be making here during the 3 weeks onset between Thanksgiving and the Christmas holiday. And it turned out to be a really good surprise. Now, many of the items that we had purchased, we didn't wait till the last minute, because I saw on some of the Facebook groups people were asking, even a week before Black Friday, Cyber Monday, how much should it buy, how much should be listing, and so on. Well, for us, that started back in June. We started listing items, and within the first month, we had over 300 items. The second month, we had somewhere around 500, 600 items, and so on. Now, by the time October came around, I already had over 900 items listed on my eBay store, and we kept on going. Now, eventually, we got to where we had over 1,200 items listed, and that's when Black Friday happened. That's during Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and the sales started a little bit slow, but eventually we got to where it almost doubled my regular income just within 3 weeks. So to me, that tells me that preparation is one of the key factors to be successful with your eBay business. We also looked at different things, the algorithms for eBay, to see if we change things up, the titles, the descriptions. We also went back, tried to sell similar items instead of just relisting. And we try to list consistently. Now what we saw is that when we didn't list regularly, that the sales slowed down a little bit. And we're running into that again, to where we took a break during the holidays, and some of the things started selling slowly as we list a couple items each day. Items sell. Now, another thing we did a little bit different is we accepted offers on many of our items that we had listed. And yes, you have to be willing to take less than what you're asking for, but the returns, if you source your item at a good price, can be very, very rewarding as well. So that's where we're at right now. We're getting ready for the year 2018. So we have to go back and look at how it went for the last 6 months for us, because this is basically how long it took for us to be able to get to the top rated sellers. Actually less than that, but we're at the top rated seller on our eBay business, which can be done quicker. Some people take a lot longer, but we have to take a look and see how we got there, so that way we can do it better for next year. And our expectation is that for the first quarter and second quarter and third quarter, to try to do as good as we did during the fourth quarter holiday season. Now, we saw the same kind of returns on our investment back in August, and that was just only after 2 months of starting listing on eBay regularly and putting in the effort. So if you guys want to keep following that, be sure to check out my next videos that I'm going to be creating on YouTube, because I'm going to be sharing how we go about sourcing, about how we go about listing, and making some of the changes in our business that made us achieve the amount of success that we had here in just the last couple months. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave me some likes, some comments. If you have any questions that you want answered, if you have any suggestions, if you've been on eBay for a while, been either successful or unsuccessful, you want to share, you want to reach out to me, you want to try to work together, be sure to reach out as well. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Suggest it to your friends that you think could need it as well. I'll see you guys in my next video.